Taking care of your batteries for all your battery components, like your UV lights, as I have three UV Beast. I have 3 different UV Beast lights and many others. You may want to switch from the cheap batteries that originally come with your components when you purchase them. If you find that you're roasting through your batteries really fast, those batteries that come in most of your utensils, the items you buy, are the cheapest batteries they could get. The rechargeable batteries that come in things like the UV Beast they boast them of over 1,000 milliwatt hours, but they're really not, and they decline really fast on how fast your light goes out, or at least goes dim. So you want to go out and look for Panasonic, Sanyo, LG, Samsung batteries, but you want to look up the specifications. Usually don't believe anything over 1,000 milliwatt hours. 3,000 milliwatt hours, and it goes by weight too. Usually the more energy dense the battery is, if you put it on a gram scale, the heavier it'll be. So these ones right here, I think these were the LGs or the Samsungs, I can't remember. It's a private label brand, but if you rip this labeling on here, it'll be the brand of, like LG or Samsung, and these were 3,000 milliwatt hour batteries. But right up here where you see this little dimple up here, this is a cell protector. So this will disconnect the cell if it shorts out or stops it from overcharging. And so it's a little bit taller than just raw plain cells, because batteries, generally sold in products, often will have some sort of fire prevention on them. So these are a brand name battery that I got, and they last like 3 times longer than the original batteries that came inside here. So time to charge them up. So I have to do this periodically because I go through batteries like crazy. Now another thing you'll want to do too, I use literally hundreds of dollars in batteries a year. I burn through batteries like crazy. All my meters, I go through these every couple weeks, and all the different gauges, I go through them like crazy, plus the ones that are still up in my vehicle. And most of them use AAA. I found the longest lasting, best bang for your buck that has the highest output power are made by Panasonic. So these end loops are made by Panasonic, and you have the end loop white and the end loop black. Now the end loop black are better for things that are like motors, something that needs a lot of instantaneous torque and high power delivery. I don't have a sample of them here, they're all being used, but they're the same battery. It says end loop on them, but they'll be white wrapping. The white ones have more power energy dense in the battery for overall light, like for flashlights and stuff like that. The white ones are better. These ones are like if you have a high output flashlight that really needs to deliver a lot, or big strong flashes, or something with torquey motors like drills and stuff, you want the end loop black. Now the duration, the amount of watt hours they have, is a little less than the white ones, but these deliver more power faster when you need that type of power. Another thing, if you buy batteries at different times, don't mix them. So like you see, I have these batteries right here. It says these are from my field piece. That says 1 of 6. So you'll say 3, 4, 5, 6. And so this is 1 of the 6 that only get used in one device, and they always get used. They don't get mix matched. And then if you look at these, do I have something written on them? No, that came out of another device here. I think it was these ones right here. In black, you could barely see, it says 5 of 23. So I wrote down the month and the year that I purchased these batteries. And if you look over here, I have the exact same batteries, but it says 423. So these batteries never get mixed with these batteries and get put into the same device, because the resistance, as batteries age, their resistance changes, their internal resistance change. And if you mix different batteries with a different resistance, they will dump their power into the one that's low resistance, and you cannot deliver more power than your weakest battery. So you literally, if you had 5 good batteries, because like something like the field piece right here takes 6 batteries. So if you had 5 really good batteries and you had one that was 2 years old and used, and you put one older battery inside of it, it will be no more powerful or better or last longer than the one that's the weakest. Another thing will happen too is sometimes the discharge through the weakest battery, that one will leak. It'll actually cause sometimes those to leak. Usually doesn't happen with these, but a lot of your alkalines, if you switch out a battery and get one leaky one, that's usually your cause. So label your batteries when you buy them at different times. Don't mix them. And like if you have one battery that you, even if they came from the same time, and you have some batteries that you use on a strong torque motor that just like dump it all the time and you're always quick charging those batteries, and then maybe you have another set of the same kind of batteries but you only use them in the flashlight and you slow charge them, even though they're the same batteries, they're degrading at different rates. And if you mix the ones from the one that you were using in a motor that you dump every day, you just empty it out and you put it on a quick charger all the time, and then you mix the ones from your flashlight that were low drain and say you put them on a slow charger, the batteries, even though if they were purchased at the same time, will degrade differently. And so you always want to keep them together. This is how you extend the length and the life of and the output of your rechargeable batteries. Same with these. Don't mix them. Keep them the same brand. If you buy them from the same lot, read the lot number. It's nice if you could get, and you go to the lot number and you buy a bunch of them. It's like, I got a whole container of like 100 of them, and they all came from the same lot. And that's how you extend the life of your batteries. So you guys like, oh, one other thing. When you buy the UV Beast, this is the 365 and it has the black lens on there for filtering the light. You sometimes, when you look at it like this off to the side, unless it's hitting you directly in the eyes, you can't tell that you have it still on and you forgot to turn it off and you put it away. And you often come back to this particular UV light with dead batteries all the time. These ones, it's really easy because they glow bright. But the black one, see this one, I mean, you're off to the side, you know this is on. But this one here, if there's nothing on here where you can see, if you have this one on and I turned it on right now and there's nothing glowing, you don't even see a light cast usually. There's barely even a cast of light coming out of this, and you put it away. And that's what always happens to me on this one. See you guys later. Hope that helped somebody.